The New York Giants, one win for the year, but right in the middle of their division race, are at home, welcoming the 5-2 Tampa Bay Buccaneers this week, who are one of those teams starting to trend up as we hit the middle of the season.
To the end zone for Miller, and it is caught for a touchdown!
Tom Brady was good for over 360 yards, 4 TDs, and a 127 passer rating last week.
Looking for Godwin, and it is holding for the touchdown.
Brady's season numbers are starting to look like some of the ones he used to put up in years past. 18 TD passes now, and refining the magic that made him and Rob Gronkowski such a tough duo to face.
Red zone chance, looking for Gronk, and he's got it for a touchdown.
But what could make their passing attack especially tough to deal with going forward is the options Brady has. Scotty Miller had the big game for them last week.
This time Miller going deep, and Brady finds him again.
And there's little reason to believe they're going to back off throwing the ball this week. The Giants' rating allowed for the year, 99.1. Completion percentage allowed, close to 70.
Wentz throws, passes, caught! Touchdown!
Tampa has no such issues stopping passing attacks. They held Derek Carr in check. Their passer rating allowed for the year in the mid-80s, yards per attempt in the low 7s.
And it's off the hands of Aguilar and taken away by Antoine Winfield.
Their secondary's good play tied to their pass rush. Devin White coming up with a sack hat trick last week.
And a sack for Devin White.
The Bucs as a whole, one of the best at getting to the QB and burying them.
There's the speed of Devin White.
That is a problem if you're Daniel Jones, who was sacked 3 times last week.
Jones is swallowed up.
Jones being taken down 20 times for the year, one of the highest totals in the NFL.
There's pressure, and there's a sack.
When Jones is able to throw, 5 TDs, 7 interceptions, 73.7 rating, just barely above 200 yards passing a game.
That is picked off the hands of Ingram.
The Giants haven't provided Jones much help in their ground game, which is why Jones himself is leading the team in rushing, even if some of his runs don't end the way you think they will.
Trying to stay upright, and he trips.
But even he will have a tough time running on Tampa because they simply smother any run game they face.
Not a lot of room.
So the Bucs have all the advantages on paper. Does that mean they will on the field too? I know just about everyone will pick them, but don't discount the motivation the G-men have to win game number 2, which in their division means a lot. Predict the score, put it in writing. I know our panel is going to go all TB all the time, so let's see what kind of scores they're calling for.
Passes downfield and caught. Tate. Touchdown. Sneak from Brady, and he'll